thanks for joining me. On my channel, I mainly do cross stitch, diamond painting, may do some other crafts like this one here. It's crochet. I am by no means an expert. I'm going to say novice beginner. So if you're just learning, let's do that together. If you're an expert, stay tuned. I'm always open for suggestions and comments. So let's get into it. Just drinking my coffee. Sunday morning here. I just came back from swimming. Forgot to take my watch off. There we go. So this is the crochet blanket I'm working on. It's a standard star pattern. I follow the pattern from Jaden in Stitches. She's really good. She's quirky. She does easy tutorials, and I like her. So, but there's lots out there that do the same kind of 12 star or 6 star or whatever you like to do star pattern. But I think it's turning out really good. I think it's a bit more like a baby blanket, not so thick. So yeah, I'm going to keep plucking away at that. I've been doing 4 rows of each color, so I think I'm going to do 2 more rows, like another section of green, another section of white, 1 more section of green, and then I'm going to see how big it is and decide if I'm going to do more. But I like it. It's turning out good. It needs to be blocked afterwards. So what happens is you wash it, and then you put it someplace flat, and then you can put little pins in the stars and hold them out, and then they'll be a bit more pointy. So anyway, that's what I worked on last night. But today we're going to work on this 11 count that I got from Dream Stitch. I'm enjoying this. I've got most of this part done. Got a little bit here at the top to do, and I'm starting this section. I got a little bit down here. So I like it. It's good. You definitely have to use the chart, and I'll explain why when we get into it. But it was getting worse for wear. Luna was continuously lining on it, so I just put it in these little sheets, and then I stuck them in here. So it works great. I haven't taken the label off yet. And then I just put the yarn on bobbins and stuck them in here. So it's working pretty good, except right now they fell all over the place. I'll organize that after, but it's working really good. I can do that. I think because I didn't have the box straight when I brought it in this room, I went like that. When I had it straight, it worked fine. So I'll straighten that out later. But now let's have a look at it. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. Let's see if I can come out and get the whole picture of it. It's still, that's not the whole picture. It's got a bit over here, but get some of these threads out of the way. But it's looking really good. You can tell that that's a greenhouse up there. It's working on this part up here. It's harder to the edges because there's not, like this has a little bit extra. It is straight. I just pulled it tight so it's not sitting completely straight. But at the bottom and at the top, there's not a lot of extra. So it's a little bit more difficult. I had to loosen it up to do the top, but it works out fine. I think it's looking good. Just starting on the carpet here. I'm like all over the place, but I want to tell you about this. Some of the symbols are super close together. So right here, you got this symbol that's got the backslash, but this yellow here was a slash this way. So it was going the opposite way. So it was easy to get confused, and I did. So this slash here, the backslash, was this dark color here, and I had gone all up here. And then I went in here, and it wasn't the backslash. Lucky I caught it, so I had to take it all out and went this way. So you gotta be super careful doing that. And same with down here. This yellow is the backsplash, but then you go here. So you gotta watch it. Then the brown is there's 3 different colors of this brown, so you definitely have to look on the chart for that. This green dot also has a green, like that's just supposed to be a dot in the middle, but there's one that has a green with a line in the middle. I don't know where I can see that one. Oh, right there. So you got to be super careful. So if you're doing something like this from Dream Stitch, be super careful and double check your chart. So it's good that I have the chart because I can't see the symbol key on this one here because there's no extra material. I had to put it in the frame. So I've been using the chart, so it works out pretty good. So like today we're going to do this. So this is all 12, and then this color up here is a different color, and then this one's a different color. So it does take a bit more time when you're doing it because you got to go a little bit slower and be extra careful, but it's not a game changer. Threads are nice. They're a little bit thicker, some of them. So like in here, some are thick, some aren't so thick. So, but in the overall picture, I think it looks fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be or what this is supposed to be. Oh, I think that's just a basket with yarn. And it's not very good at clear on the picture either. So whether it's supposed to be a cat sleeping there or just a bunch of yarn, I'm not sure. But let me get set up and we'll have a little chit chat and do some together. Okay, here we go. I do not cut the threads. I've been keeping them long. Yes, it does tangle up once in a while, but I just hold it through my fingers when I pull it, and it tends not to be too bad. I'm not locked in. Glad I caught it in 23 seconds, not 23 minutes. And here we go. So today is Sunday morning for me. I'm gonna have to have another sip of my coffee. My first one of the day. Just got home from swimming. Went out with my friend. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Such a great time. We just chit-chatted, talked about the week. And then make plans to do something. But it's winter, and I don't like to leave the house when it's snowing. She's okay. She's not great with the snow leaving the house, but we're going to meet up again on Tuesday, and that's always a good catch up. So I worked on this most of the day, Wednesday and Thursday. I didn't do much else, and I got lots of progress done. I really enjoy the size of the 11 count. I'm not sure about the details yet. Like here, I think this is supposed to be a cat, but there's no back stitch on it. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but the spinning wheel turned out. You can really see this yarn. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I definitely like it's easier on the eyes for sure. I did work on a little bit of the 11 count of my phone booth. I was going to show you, but I left it in the other room. Friday, what did I work on Friday? I can't remember, but I did the Saturday. Oh, that's what I did. I worked on my big art dot diamond painting. And on Saturday, I am almost done. So I'm going to do these threads here today, and then I'm going to work on that. Well, my sister-in-law just texted me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My sister-in-law was texting me good news, so I got so excited. So it's my brother's second marriage, and her kid just got married at a civil ceremony. They're getting married somewhere in the Caribbean a couple weeks. So she's just sending me a couple pictures. Super excited. Really nice kids. Love my sister-in-law. Get along really good. At the beginning, I wasn't too sure because my brother's first wife, we were super close, best friends. But I really love her. She's great. We talk all the time. She's good to my brother. She puts up with my brother, should I say. Anyway, so they got a civil ceremony, I guess, just at the courthouse yesterday, and then they're going to a big family thing in the next month. We're not going though. But her kids are nice. I like their kids too. Very kind. So, yes. Oh, sad face. My thread came out. That's another good thing with 11 count. Most of the time I don't need to use a threader. The eye's big. I can just pull it through. Okay, I'm going to try to get rid of this again. There we go. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I was going to try to finish that art dot after I finish these threads. So a little tired today. Lots of commotion in my house last night. Not sure why. Kids were all in a good mood yesterday. Sat and had dinner with us, which was nice. They don't usually do that because my husband goes to work, so we eat a little bit earlier. And they were working, so they can get some food at work earlier. So, but anyways, they all sat, which was super nice. Joking around, and everybody was in a good mood. That makes the mom's heart happy for sure. The weather here's been horrible. I think the pressure, I got a headache. I don't usually get headaches, but the last 2 days I've had headaches. I think it's the pressure in the air. It's hovering around 0, a little bit above, a little bit below. So there's some rain, there's some snow, it's slushy. It's not pleasant, I can tell you that. We haven't seen the sun all week. So it's a little bit depressing, but apparently it's supposed to be like that all next week too. Just around the 0 mark. So, and weather, so meaning either rain or snow depending on how it goes. But if I hover around the 0, it tends not to be freezing rain too bad. And it will melt some of the snow, but it also makes the snow super heavy. So I got out this morning and I was debating whether to go meet my friend, and I thought, oh, I hadn't seen her, I better go see her. And I wouldn't leave the house if I didn't. So I went, and I didn't look at the weather before I went, and it was like miserable. It was snowing and a little bit of ice on my car, and but I was already out and dressed. So I thought, oh, I better just go. But when I came out, it was fine. It was actually no wind, a little bit above 0. I think it's 1. And it had stopped snowing, so I'm glad I went. The pool was super warm today, 95. Little warm for me, but you could stay in it. I was in it for an hour. Big pool first, did my laps, and then was in there about 45 minutes. My friend showed up, so we went in a little pool. Super nice. And then yesterday, Saturday, I went to the movies with my friend and her 3 kids. Oh my gosh. I love the little ones, I gotta tell you. They are adorable. I hadn't seen them in a bit, and the little one was sometimes hard to understand. She's 6. Oh my gosh, her speech has come so far, and she's like very proper when she speaks. It was so cute. And then I took them to the dollar store afterwards. So it was a good day. It was fun. The weather was really bad though, snowing and stuff. And oh my gosh, on her street, I'm going to show you a picture at the end. The plow hardly goes down. So the street is super, super narrow. It's narrow anyways, but now it's maybe a car and a half passable. People park on the side of a road, and the plow hasn't got by. So it's like big potholes, like big crevices, and the mounds at the end of the driveway have got to be at least 7, 8 feet tall. It's probably the worst street I've seen. So that was not fun going up and down there because I went and picked them up. So, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So I'm going to finish these threads and put this away for a week or 2. I got a hair on here. And I've been eyeing up my beaded cross stitch with the flowers that you just go back and forth. It has just the one thread with it, the white. I've been eyeing that up, so I think I might work on that this week. And do some of my 11 count foam booth. Those are, I think, the 2. And do some diamond painting, of course. I think that's the plan. I got a miniature. I used to do tons of miniatures. Last year at this time I was doing lots of miniatures, and I got one for Christmas. So I think I might unpack that. I know people don't really like that kind of thing on this channel, but I might just unpack it and show you. Again, I always encourage to try something new, show you what it's like. I'll do that Friday, so it's just going to be a short little video. And that's it. Don't have much going on. I'm going to stay in tomorrow. I was going to do housework and laundry today, but I'm tired, got a headache. So I think, I don't know why there's so much hair on this. Luna must have come up on it. I'm going to do my housework tomorrow. I'm not going to go to the gym. I'll just do my housework tomorrow and my laundry. Go to bed early tonight. I was thinking of something to say. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, there goes the thread again. I'm not paying attention, am I? See if I snip that straight. I don't need any more cross stitch kits, but I couldn't help myself yesterday. I went and had a look. I didn't buy anything, so I did not buy anything, but I gotta finish a couple of these whips. I think I am gonna get another big 11 count. I really enjoying this, so, and it's easy to see. So I think I'm gonna go have a look. I like Dream Stitch, so I might have another look at them, but I might also look at a couple other sites. I want Painting Fairy doesn't have a lot of bigger ones, but I'm not keen on their threads, so I'm going to stay away from Painting Fairy, I think. I do like their patterns, though, and their canvases are really nice, so I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. It looks like there's no thread there because it's so thin, but there is. I think the colors beside it were so fluffy. Fluffy, is that the right word? Thick, whatever the yarn is. I really want to get that diamond painting finished, so I might not finish these threads off right now. I think I'll do the video and then work on the diamond painting, and then if I finish it, then I'll finish my threads up later, or I'll do it tonight after dinner. That's what I'll do. I'll do the video and then I'll finish the threads up later after dinner. I don't like having threads hanging there. I'm glad I caught that one with the symbol in the wrong color. Oh, because it was this bright, one's the bright color and the other one's the dark color. I think it would have not ruined it, but it wouldn't have looked nice. I think you would have noticed. So glad I caught myself. I was hoping to get the top part of this one finished on the side, but then I started doing the bottom over here, and you know, all good plans go awry again. Sorry, it's a little under the weather. Maybe I need more coffee. Maybe today's a 3 coffee day. I think that is definitely a 3 coffee day. Yeah, so my friend we chit-chatted about crafts. She went up to a town that's close to us in a snowstorm when the weather wasn't great to go look at a fabric store. She's quilts. She's a quilter, and oh my gosh, she does beautiful things. And then we talked about our kids, our husbands, and then we talked about how bad grocery prices are. I'm here in Canada. Our grocery prices are higher than anybody else in the G7. It is not fun, I'll tell you that. Noticing a huge difference, and it's only supposed to get worse. So anyways, we were sharing stuff, cost cutting ideas. So it was a perfect chat. And then I got too hot. I had to get out. She was still going to stay another hour and a half. Oh, it's too much for me. Plus, I had already been in the pool for 45 minutes. So in the big pool. So what should I do with this when I'm done? Should I frame it? I'm going to run out of wall space, but I do have a space for it. Or should I just put it in the whip pile to take out once a year and look at it? I don't know. I really like it, and it was my very first big 11 count. So I'm thinking I should frame it just because it's my first big one. But I'm not 100% sure. I like that there's no backstitch. Not that I hate backstitch, but I don't love it. The other 11 count, the one with the phone booth, has tons of backstitch. I find that if I get going on it, like I procrastinate about it. Do you procrastinate about it? Do you like it or don't like it? But I find I procrastinate. But once I get going on it, I enjoy it because then you can see the picture coming alive, which is always enjoyable. I don't even know where I am here. There we are. Hello. Hello, needle friend. I'm tired. Just getting a rhythm though. Haven't really watched TV the last few days, so there's a couple new shows. Got second seasons. I think Paradise. Sorry, I had to get a sip. Paradise on Disney has season 2. So I like that show, so I might go have a peek at that. Netflix has got Night Agent, 2nd, 3rd, 4th season, whatever it is. I like that show, so I think tomorrow it's going to be a diamond painting day. I'm just going to leave that thread there. I didn't realize it was the last one, or I would have done a hoop stitch. I'll just leave it there and procrastinate what to do with it after. Probably just drag it across the bottom there on the back. I'll flip it when I take it off here. One of the ladies at I asked me if I had any yarn I wasn't using for a friend that's on a fixed income. So I think I do like, and she doesn't care if they're half balls, what color they are. And I got lots of browns and greens and stuff that I don't really like. I don't think I'd be using it, so I'm going to bag that up for her, I think, today when this is downloading. I think I'm going to bag that up for her and bring it to the gym on Tuesday. She doesn't care if they're half balls or the weight or anything like that. So, but I got lots of 4 weights, so I think I'm going to do that. So, something else to do. My craft room's a bit disorganized at the moment, too. So, that is on the agenda, but not today, I don't think. I think that's a tomorrow problem. Looks like a tomorrow problem. Wasn't there a song called that? A Disney song or something? Oops, didn't pull that all the way through. Oops. Didn't pull that all the way through. There we go. It's not a little down. It's easier to cross stitch with brighter colors. It's making me in a good mood, making me feel better doing a little cross stitch. And here comes Trouble, aka Luna, the jerk. I don't know, he's extra feisty this morning. He's trying to get outside when I let the dog out. Then he wanted me to pick him up, but I was making my coffee. I'm not carrying him around. My daughter carries him around like a sack of potatoes over her shoulder. And he absolutely loves it, but I am not. Oh, he looks so pretty. He's looking out the window. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. But the animals have been feeling a little bit better. Dazzle hasn't been crying so much, the old girl. Zeus got one of his favorite treats, so he's happy. I think now he's going to know he's going to get his favorite treat so he doesn't come over by the camera. So every time I film, I think he thinks he's going to get a treat. You are highly mistaken, my friend. I know, I am boring. A little boring today. Well, no more than usual, I guess. So I think once I finish one of my cross stitches, I'm going to go back to that inspiration cross stitch. If you saw that, it's from, I don't know if it's Painting Fairy or 121 Stitch, which is basically Painting Fairy. It's a 14 count, and it's a vase with butterflies off the top of it and it says inspiration on it. But hang on just 1 minute. Hello. Okay, I'm back. My son just wanted to talk to me. Nothing urgent. Just venting, I think. Okay. Let's do, I don't know how much more. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Hopefully I was talking about cross stitch and how much I love it. I was with my friend yesterday and she said to me, how do you spend your days? And I said, I spend my days doing the thing I love the most, crafting and talking. And she said, that's good. I am done with winter though, that's for sure. I'm thinking my husband and I should go away for a night just to change the scenery. We used to go to Niagara Falls. We love it there. We stay at the same hotel all the time. You can look at the falls. We just take drives and have some nice food, and change the scenery is always good. Now that I'm talking about it, I think that's what we need to do. Problem is you never know on the weather, right? And it's about 3 hours for us to drive there. So I think we should wait till after March break, which is mid-March maybe. You don't want to go anywhere March break because kids are off school for a week. Any place like that is super busy. But I think that's what we should do. I know we weren't there that long ago. Maybe look for someplace else. I'm not sure. But there we go. I know I said I was going to stop, but I can't. I'm on a roll now. I love this color. It's nice bright colors. Definitely my jam. Bright colors. The good thing about this, even though the symbols are close together, I mean, like they look alike, they're centered really nice. Like you don't have to worry about them centered, and they're not blurry on the canvas. So you don't have to second guess what, like once you figure it out, it's the ones that are close together, then it's good. So do you understand what I mean? Like they're not, sometimes the symbols can be blurry, not ones like the heart might look like a square or might fill in too much, or the line could be like really thick or something, or like this little hash, I don't know, increase thing might look like the hash, right? So not the hash, the slash. Slashing away. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. Oh, Oh gosh, I get a word stuck in my head today and it's just like, that's all I'm thinking. Slash, slash, slash. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. So I'm gonna bring my thing up. Oh no, why don't we just finish this little section here? I'm not sure gonna have anything interesting to talk about. Okay, so Luna is sitting on top of my cabinet, but not on his perch. I'm not sure why. I think he's missing his little squirrel friend. In the summer, he's got this little squirrel that comes up on our porch. And they look at each other and they come up to the window. One time, the squirrel was sitting right on the window ledge. I have like windows all along my front at my house. And he was sitting there and Luna was on this side and they're just like looking at each other. Most of the time, he just stays on the porch and looks at Luna. I think Luna is missing him. The skunk hasn't come around again, or that cat, so that's good news. Hopefully, they don't come around in the summer. Most of the time, I put paprika down in the garden if the cats are coming around. They don't like it, and they're smart, so you do it for a week or two, and then they know better and they don't come back. You have to put it out I usually put it out every morning after the sun's been out for a while because you don't want it get wet, moist, or anything. So, and it works perfect. So, good cat repellent, paprika. My cats don't go out, so that's not looking like a good square. I think I messed that up. I did. Let's see if I can bring it back a bit. Fix it up a bit. There we go. Okay. What are you guys working on? Okay, now I honestly feeling like, and that how long's this video been? 15 minutes? 15 minutes of cross stitch, and I'm feeling much better. Still got slash stuck in my head though. Yesterday I kept having that song from Into the Woods stuck in my head. Oh my gosh. I could watch that movie again and put me in a good mood, but I just watched it last week, so. I have to do groceries again. Oh my gosh. I'm not going out. I'm just going to get a few things delivered. I ran out of eggs and bread, some of the staples, so. Going to do that today for delivery tomorrow. Delivery's pretty good. We never really have an issue with it. It's not the food, like the delivery is usually free. I buy a year thing and I think it's like $50 and you get all the delivery you want for the whole year. And I did the same thing. So I'm just going to bring it up here. I'll turn it off after. So let's go out and have a quick peek at it. I didn't do that much today. But this now is all finished down here except these two little, obviously I think I missed those. I think I missed those two symbols. But other than that, that's all done. If you watched my last video, I had a big space here. I finished that off too. Got a little space up here. So pretty much it's coming along. I really like it. So whatever you're doing today, happy crafting. And I will see you in the next video.